Hello my crafty friends, it's Rachel with Purple Cat Rachel. I'm here to show you guys week 2 of projects I made this past week. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like, and that notification button so you don't miss another video. So let's get into week 2 of our projects we've made this week. So guys, don't forget, I put the patterns in the description below, so if you want to see a YouTube pattern that is free, in the description. Got it? Got it. I don't know if you guys know, but I am a big fan of the Baby Bear and Posh yarn from Joann's and / Michaels. Michaels recently took over the new batch, so you know, I'll show you guys a little bit of my stash in a little bit, but I'm a big fan of the Posh and the Baby Bear, or the Cozy Cub or whatever, but I love this yarn. This is my top favorite yarn that I love to work with, especially if it's like in store. Once it came out, I ran to the Michaels store and I was like, oh my gosh, employees, can you please look in the back? I know you have it. Can you get me black, white, and yellow? Because those were the top colors I really needed to like make bees and, you know, chicks and embroider the eyes, because I was running out of black yarn. So we got that yarn before anybody else did, before it actually went into the floor of the store. So I'm going to be showing you guys my projects for this week. So let's get started. So here is the big bin. Here's the big bin that we have all our projects made. I'm going to go one by one and show you everything that I've made. So are you ready? Because I am. Starting off with our first projects, we made these cute little possums. They're cute. I embroidered the eyes and the nose because I didn't really want to like start off with the round of pink with, you know, 6 single crochets in the magic ring and then, you know, have to change it directly onto the second. I don't like doing that, okay? So we embroidered the eyes because I don't particularly have the plastic safety eyes. So I don't particularly like using the plastic safety eyes, mostly because I'd have to put a label on it, but I don't really want to put a label on it. So we just have them baby safe. So I know a lot of kids particularly like the possums, and a lot of the moms are like, well, I can't let my baby girl, baby boy, the baby have plastic eyes because they're just, you know, they're not safe for them because they'll chew them off, swallow them, I don't know. But we did the base in like the white and the gray, and we did the little feet. This was my pattern. I didn't particularly care about looking up a pattern because like I already know what I'm doing, so I just like went for it. You know, I just started with white, went with gray, did the bobble stitch in black, and then we sewed on pretty much the eyes and the nose, and then we put on the little ears and the little tail. I like how the tail is super curly. It's super cute. So these are the possums. I only made 2. I should plan on making more. So here is the possums. Let's get on to the next project in my basket. I've decided to make some ladybugs. This ladybug actually has pink eyes. I don't know if you can tell or not. And then this ladybug has blue eyes. They're slightly different sizes because I got a pack of them, and they're just not all the same size for the same color. So it's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if you can tell or not. There we go. So we made 2 little ladybugs, and I was literally asking Siri. I don't want to say her name because she will activate on my phone. So we asked her, we were like, how many legs does a ladybug have? And she's like, 6. And I'm like, thanks. And then she's like, you're welcome. And I'm like, okay, facts. The only sewing we had to do is on the top of the ladybug to show their little spots and their little line. So we got 2 little ladybugs. I'm thinking about selling them for about maybe $12, maybe 10, 12. That's usually like my guideline of like hourly, because this took me about an hour, including the sewing. So we're still thinking about prices. We gotta calculate it out too, but about $12 would be for the ladybugs. So there's those ladybugs. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I met up with my aunt this last week, and we were talking, and she actually got me a little sewing gift. Here, hold on. She got me this cute little like sewing machine bag, so if I wanted to, I can take my sewing machine on the go with me, and I'm super excited to do that. But at the same time, I just feel like it's a big hassle. I need like a special dedicated area to do it. But she gave me all kinds of vintage fabrics, and I posted those on my TikTok. Maybe I'll post it here, I don't know. But I'm very excited about this, and she needs a little bit of a tune-up. Not a tune-up, she needs a little cleaner. She needs a wipe down, and she needs like some air freshener, you know. But she's so cute. She's very vintage. I think this was passed down from her mom, and then to her, and then to me. So it's going to a lovely home, and I'm very excited about this because I've never had a bag for my sewing machine before. So she's so cute. She's giving the 1990s, you know, and it's cute, and I love it. So if you guys want to see the vintage fabric she gifted me, let me know down in the comments. That would be amazing. I would love to show you guys. But for now, we're showing you my crochet projects I made this week. I'm so glad I got to meet up with my aunt. She's lovely. And I'm glad to have a family member who is also into crochet and sewing. So maybe in another video we'll do another sewing video of what I've made. But for now, we're just doing crochet. So moving on to the next project. I made this little dinosaur. Oh, by the way, guys, I will be posting the YouTube and the patterns all in the description below. Most of my patterns are from YouTube. Mostly because like it's just easier that way. So we made this baby dinosaur. He's kind of like a squishy, like, you know, kids, I feel like kids would enjoy like just squishing it like this, you know, like a little stress toy. I think that would be fun because it's like easier to grab. I'm kind of want to make the whole rainbow, but it's a lot. He's just got his little stumpy legs. He don't have a tail though. She needs a tail. What do you think? Should we add a tail? I mean, I can easily add a tail. It's just going to take a little bit longer. It was supposed to be a keychain, but with the yarn I was using and the size of the hook, it came out like hand-sized and not like itty-bitty. Because the lady was using, what was it? She was using like thread, literally thread. And no wonder it was a keychain. But I think this is perfect for little kids who just want to like pay only like $10 or $12 and just have a little squishy with them, you know, just snuggle. But I think this is a cute little guy, dinosaur guy to make. It does start it from the bottom and work your way up, so his head's a little on the flat side. I sewed the eyes on as well and the mouth. I didn't know whether to add a mouth, so I just added a mouth. I think he's cute. He's got his little stubby legs. And he's a relatively easy pattern. Like, the pattern was super easy. I followed it all the way through. Alright guys, let's work on to our next project. So I wanted to work on something a little bit bigger with 4 legs. So we kind of went with this little bear. He's super cute. But the pattern, I don't think I really found a pattern. Yeah, no, I didn't do this with a pattern. I did this freehanded because I kind of figured out how to do it. So I didn't do as a pattern for this one. I just used a freehanded pattern for this. So everything is made by me. We crocheted in the arms, so he can just go. But we also sewed in the ears as well as the tail. I was going to give him overalls, but his legs are too close together to really give him overalls. But that's okay. I think he still looks cute. I was debating on adding one of the darker yarns to add a little X on his tummy, like a little belly button. But he's super cute overall. I sewed on his face and his eyes. There's so much stuffing. Oh my lord. But he's super cute. I don't think I would charge him more than $20. Mostly because he's just a small little guy. He's a small little guy. But he's super cute. He's got his little button tail. I sewed in the legs together. And he's got his little muzzle. His little arms and legs. But he's super cute. I used a 4mm hook on him. And I used the Posh yarn. I got a new color. This is the new color versus the mushroom color. This is a mushroom. This is more like a tan. I don't know if you guys can tell. Mushroom tan. I think I like the tan better than this color, but I literally don't even care. It's still cute. Debating on giving him blushes, but I think his eyes are a little too far apart and it's a little crooked. But I think that just makes him unique. And I love when the crochet comes out more unique than the pattern. So I love this little guy. He's super cute. Yeah, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I only had 4 things to sew on, like body parts. But yeah, I sewed on the eyes and I sewed on the muzzle, and that was pretty much it. I charged only $20 for this guy. He's super cute. He's super small, but he's super soft. Oh my goodness, I love him. So there's the bear. Moving on to the next project. So I wanted to try something on the smaller side. I know that there was this pattern of the baby hippo going viral. So I made this little baby hippo. My sibling keeps telling me to put him on a keychain. So I think that's what we'll do. He's small enough to put on a keychain, but not big enough to, you know, really enjoy as a stuffy. So I think I will put him, he doesn't like lay straight. You gotta like, yeah, he doesn't lay on all 4 legs. But I think he would be cute as a little backpack buddy. And I did sew in his eyes because I didn't have safety eyes this small. I think I do. It's just it will go through the holes. So I prefer to sew in my eyes a lot better than putting in the safety eyes because it's just, I don't know, it's easier for me. But it's also like more time consuming. But at the same time, I really don't care. I think it just makes the pattern and the whole crochet thing all together just much better. So when I was doing this pattern was a little confusing, but it was still easy to follow. I didn't have too much trouble, but he's super cute. He's just a little hippo. And I think I'll be making more in different colors and put them on a keychain. If I wanted to, I could kind of upsize the pattern because I like working with a 4mm. It's just easier for me. I love it. It's my favorite size. Also 5mm is also another size I like to work with. But I like working with the 4 for the posh because it gives the tighter look and a lot more cleaner and not so holy. But I think I'll put this guy on a keychain. So there's the hippo. We'll add him on a little keychain. And I'm going to show you my other project I was working on last night. We got these little whales. I got the little yarn from the Dollar Tree. And I still have lots left. So I would like to complete the pattern with the more whales like this, and maybe some dolphins and some, what's the word? Beluga whale? I don't know. But it's like a black whale, and it's kind of similar to this. It just has like some white on the side. But I really want to add these on keychains as well. So the whales, excuse me, and the hippo would be on keychains. I need to start adding keychains because I did that once and nobody bought it. I was like, what? But I need to find better hardware for the keychains that would be easier and better for them to be more sold efficiently. So I'll probably go on Amazon and find the cheapest, most effective, most quantity of things I could use to put them as keychains. So yeah, I have not really done keychains before, so this is kind of like the first for me. I'm not a big fan of making things small. I don't know, I just feel like they're not that fun, but they're super easy. I think I would only charge them for $5 for the keychains, because that's usually what people charge for, and it didn't even take me more than like 15-30 minutes. So we'll try if they're on keychain mode. So hopefully the keychains work out well. Next. So I was also working on some little chicks. I don't know how I feel about these chicks. They're a little interesting. They look a little beady-eyed. I tried adding some plastic eyes. I don't know how I feel about them. What do you think? I don't know how I feel about them. Okay. This was also my pattern. I didn't particularly look up a pattern because they're just little balls with feet. So they didn't seem too hard to make. So they're pretty simple. I was almost tempted to add like little fluff on their head. Like just a little couple slip stitches and chains. Chain, slip stitch, you know. So I was kind of tempted to add that, but at the same time, I don't think I will. You know what I really want to do? I really want to add a little swing to them. I heard that adding swings to them are fun. I think I might do that with one, but at the same time, I think he needs to be smaller. He's more of a $10 item. His beak is a little interesting. They're just little nose beaks. They need to be bigger or something, but I don't know. What do you think about the chicks? They're not my favorite thing to make, but they are very popular to sell. So I think $10 would be efficient. So it'd be like $20 plus tax, supplies, stuffing, eyes, sewing, all that fun stuff. But I think $10 would be efficient for them. I just don't want to be making a lot. Because, like, I don't even know if they're going to sell that well. I don't know. We'll see. But $10 for the chicks. They're pretty simple. They don't particularly have a lot to them other than their little face. And I use the posh yarn with this. So, yeah. Pretty much all my projects is either Burnette blanket or posh yarn. Alright, y'all ready for the last two items? The last two items. And these are my favorite. I found these patterns off YouTube. So here are these cute little pandas. I think this is probably my favorite one I've made. Yeah, they're my favorite. Sorry, there's like black fuzz all over it. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. But I think these pandas are my favorite. It's a very easy pattern. Like, I was surprised on how easy and fun it was, because I made the black one first, and I was like, I really like this pattern, so I made the pink one, and I was like, yes, this is a fun pattern. It's very easy. I don't think I would charge more than like $14, $16. Probably not to 20. I think 20 is too much for these guys. But they're so cute. They were super easy. The only thing I had to do extra with them is add their ears, and that was pretty easy, and their little embroidered face. So I love their little faces. I love this face the best. And then I wanted to keep this face a little bit, simple. So the black panda is more of a simple look, and then the pink panda is more of like a cutesy, like girly kind of thing. So they have all their 4 legs, little legs. And since the pattern didn't have a tail, I just decided to add a little extra bobble for their little tail, because I feel like it just works better. You know, it looks better, and it doesn't look so, bland at the back, So we added those. I absolutely love the pandas. So a lot has happened this week. So I was like down in the dump making these pandas. But after I made this one, I was like, you know what? A second one wouldn't hurt. So I made both the pandas, pink and black. And I will link the pattern down below. It's on YouTube for free. And I strongly suggest making these pandas. These pandas are so cute. I would be surprised if they didn't sell at my market. So I don't know when my market's gonna. I know when it's gonna be. It's just I applied for the what is it? I applied for the $25 fee, and then I'm just waiting for them to come back to me and tell me if I'm accepted. I hope so. I literally hope so. It's in October, so it won't be hot then. I'm just preparing that it's going to be super big, and it's going to be a lot of people. So hopefully there'll be a lot of people that will come to my booth and be like, panda, or just stuffies. And I'm really trying to make my stuffies under $20. I do have some bigger plushies that'll probably be more like just eyeball givers that will, attract people to come through. But those haven't really sold, but we'll see. These pandas were actually made out of Burnette blanket, and it's really nice. I love it. I kind of want to make some out of the Posh yarn that I'm a big fan of, but since this is only 2 colors, I'm not too concerned about it. So yeah, those are the pandas, and I'm very happy about the pandas. So that's about it, guys. I made 2 pandas, 2 ladybugs, 2 little chicks, a bear, just one bear, just a little bear, 2 opossums, 1 little dinosaur guy, he's so cute, and I made 2 whales as well as a hippopotamus. So those will be my keychains. I need to add like a whole basket of just keychains. So we're gonna get on the road for our keychain journey. So that's about it I've made so far this week. It's not a lot, but it is a lot. I was not expecting to come up with this much. I gotta count. Hold on, let me count. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So there's 10 plushies, and then there's 13 in total for the 3 keychains. So I made a decent amount. I just have to make more 2 pairs. I love making the 2 pairs. I think it's just easier to make 2 pairs. But what I really need to work on is axolotls. Sorry, I need to work more on axolotls because I know the axolotls are special, and I think it'd be cute if I made what am I talking about? I think it'd be cute if I added more of the these little guys, but upsize them to be more like chunky, like this size almost. I don't know. We'll see. But that's pretty much it. I got the new sewing machine bag, and I got the my new little toy over there. So I'll show you that in the video at the end. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button if you haven't already, so you don't have to wait for another video to come out. Yeah, don't forget to follow me on social media like Instagram, TikTok. I haven't been posting that much, but I've been getting more wanting to post on YouTube because I can talk more because I'm a talker. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I post every day. I try to post every day, but I post on YouTube every Wednesday. So check out every Wednesday for me to post. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to a crochet meetup today, so I'm very excited about that. It's just a group of girls that love to crochet or knit or whatever, and we meet up once a month, and we're meeting up today around 6 o'clock, I think. Yeah, so 6 o'clock will be the time I will go and, have fun. I'll get to crochet something I actually want to crochet for myself, so I'll check in with you on that, but it's whatever. I doubt I'll show much videos about it, but, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video for week 2 of crocheting every week to show you for my market coming up in October, I believe. Not confirmed yet, but hopefully will be confirmed. But if I'm not confirmed and I'm not accepted into that market, I'll find another market, I'm sure. It's just the bigger markets are more expensive. Like, come on. Oh well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. So I got myself a new toy. It's the electric yarn winder. I got it set up and we're going to turn it on and try it out. Oh, I gotta plug it in first. Hold on. And now we have her plugged in, so we can turn her on. It goes super fast as it can go, and it can go super slow, so we're gonna keep it at a medium pace. So yeah, I put the yarn in a basket to keep it from off the floor, and it just winds for me, so I don't really have to, like, hands free, And yeah, I'll be back with it finished.